Hey guys, I decided just to make a video of the costing forms. I think it's going to make more sense if I show you guys and then try to say it in an email. Also, I'll be sending out another email later today letting you know when and what day you guys are going to be presenting. Just to let you know, both those days are considered lab days. So they're 20 points just for being there and supporting your fellow peers there. And if you're presenting, it's obviously worth 70. So let's go ahead and dig on in. So if you look over here on the right side of my form, I have something that's not what I gave you guys. And it may not even be applicable to all people, but I'm sure there's a chunk of it that will be. So let's just say I'm making some rosemary chicken with some cheesy potatoes. And this is a real cheesy recipe. So let's say, obviously you need cheese. So we got cheese, we got 1 pound, excuse me, for $4.99. But we only need 4 ounces. So I've already done the math there, but we'll bring up the calculator and demonstrate how I got that. So there's 16 ounces in a pound, and we want to break it down by pounds because we need 4 ounces. So just $4.99 divided by 16. Bam, so that gives us 30.311875. So let's just, oh my goodness. Sorry, phone's been blowing up. Okay, so make sure you round. So if it's 4 and below, so that's 31. 4 and below, you round down. 5 and up, you round up. So that's 31 cents for the cheese. And then we got potatoes, 5 pounds, same thing, $3.99. I broke it up by pound, and it worked out to be like 7.985 something. So we rounded up to 8. Chicken breast is a little bit different. Oh, sorry. So, I mean, you can go to the deli and buy 2 chicken breasts because all we need is 2 chicken breasts. But I wanted to do this just in case it was, who knows how you guys bought your product. Obviously, you don't want to buy any extra if you don't need to. But I just decided, probably 1 pound package. Maybe they didn't have a deli and, meat counter, whatever. And they just had it by the pound. So let's say there was 1 pound, it had 4 breasts in it. So that's just $2.99 a pound. It's not going to look any different over here. You'll see it look different over on the other side. And then here we have oil, 16-ounce bottles, $3.29. And I'll just show you one more time how we did that. This one's even simpler, just divide it by how many ounces it is, 16 ounces. There we go, it gave us 20, so we'll round up to 21. All right, so let's start plugging those in now that we know. So let's start with the cheese. And we said we needed 4 ounces, so 4 ounces, and that worked out to be 31 cents, 31 cents each. And the yield, remember I talked about this, not a whole lot, and I posted them online, and these are actually, these links up here, they're exactly to the ones that I sent you. Produce doesn't seem to want to pick up. That one does. So anyways, the other ones I have online, I didn't leave any meats in there. It just depends on what you're making. I know a lot of them you can kind of get just the way you need them. Anyways, 100% yield on that cheese. Bam, cost us $1.24 to get those 4 ounces of cheese. Over here are the potatoes. All right, let's go ahead and say you need 2.5 pounds. We're making 2 servings. Oh, I put that up there, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So 2 pounds. And that cost 80 cents a pound. And this does have a yield though, because we're peeling the potatoes. They didn't want the potatoes in there. It's going to be, they just don't like the presentation. Whatever. So let's say it's 80% yield after peeling the potatoes. So you're looking at $2.50 to be able to get that. You see how that went up? It was 80 cents. And you know, it's adding money by taking, because you have to use more potatoes. You have to use 20% more potatoes than you would if you were using it whole. Hopefully that makes sense. I know there were some questions about that on Tuesday. It's going to go up because you have to use more because you're not getting everything you need out of what you have. All right, so then the chicken breast. So, yeah, I already talked about that. All right, sorry, chicken. And we only need half of that package because there's 4 breasts, and we only need 2. And that was $2.99. 100% yield. There's no bones we needed to take out, nothing. We just got some nice chicken breasts, and they're all set to go the way they are. So there it is. You can see just pretty much cut it right in half for us. Then we have the oil. And I'll say we need 2 ounces of oil. And that worked out to 21 cents. 100% yield on that. And bam, that worked all out for us. And then we're also going to need some rosemary. Oh. Rosemary. And gotta have salt and pepper. We're not going to finick on that. I mean, maybe if it was a fresh rosemary, but you know, that's enough. I just want to give you guys a basic understanding of costing a recipe. So we'll just spice factor them all. It means it's just a small amount. That's what spice factor means, is just a small amount that it's not even worth putting on the recipe. Oh, these are all filled in from when I was playing around earlier. Okay, so like I said, we had 2 chicken breasts, so we know this is a recipe for 2. So number of portions, we're getting 2. Serving size is just 1. Food costs, we're going to say 34%. I've worked at places that are low as 27% and some that are high as 36%. Around 30, I would say, is average. We're just going to say 34. So if you look over here, this is where we have. So it costs that much to make 1 portion, $2.83. Whole recipe is $5.66. That's not as important. But what they're telling you over here, that $8.32 versus your cost, that's how you're going to get, that's how you're going to get the price that you want. So they're saying it's selling at $88.32. You'll still hit 34% of that $8.32 goes to paying for your food. And then that leaves 66% to pay for the rest of your overhead, your labor and stuff. So let's go ahead and we'll just make it a nice even number. We'll make it $8.50. Give us even a lower food cost. And our margin, a profit margin of $5.67. Like I said, this is more than I wanted to get into, but most of this plugs right into it, and you don't even really have to do the work except, you know, what you're making, then that was why I said just 1, so this would actually have been easier. But it, you know, it's not good for all recipes. So anyways, here it is. If you have any questions, if this still didn't make any sense to you, please let me know. Give me an email. I got nothing going on the next 4 days until we get back to class. So I will be able to help you guys. You can send me an email if we need to meet somewhere, if it still isn't making sense. Whatever it takes, I want to make sure you guys get this and it makes sense. If you want, I'll even plug in this other spreadsheet I put on there. You know, like I said, it wasn't anything special. I just made it myself this morning, like 2 seconds. It was just an easier, neater way to show you guys what I was talking about, to figure out something that isn't, if you're not using it completely. So like I said, I'll send you out an email later this afternoon, and I should have that rubric done for for the presentation itself by Sunday. If I don't hear from you, I'll see you guys in class on Monday. Bye.